it's me, Miss Walters, and it's Friday! I'm so happy it's been sunny today. I've had my windows open, the sunlight's been streaming in, I've loved it. I am gonna be reading you another story on Monday, so hopefully you don't miss me too much. But in the meantime, I've got this brilliant story for you today. It is called Molly Maybe and the Monster Mission, and it is by Kristina Stephenson. I thought it was really funny. I'm going to show you this a little bit closer. This is Molly Maybe, and here are obviously her monsters and her dog. It says, Molly Maybe has the most amazing secret. Through a door in the floor of her treehouse is a magical moving machine that takes her down, around the bend and into a world of monsters. Molly's going to Undermunda. Why don't you come too? And I thought it's got quite a funny storyline, so I thought I would read this book to you today. Hopefully you enjoy it too. Molly Maybe and the Monster Mission. Okay. This is Smallsbury. It's a sleepy little town where nothing much ever happens. At least, that's how it might seem. In this snoringly, boringly ordinary place, Molly Maybe was up in her treehouse with her dog by her side. Next door, Molly's neighbour, Mr. Bottomley Brown, was digging a pond in his garden when he suddenly found something rather peculiar. "Look at that, Waggy Burns," said Molly. "Whatever could it be?" "What is it?" Curious. Then, 3 days later, Molly and Waggy heard a terrible roar. It was Mr. Bottomley Brown shouting, "Look at my perfect lawn! Pesky moles have been digging holes!" Molly shook her head. "Moles?" she said. "I don't think so." And that's when she spotted the claw. He looks very, very grumpy. "I knew it," said Molly. "There are monsters at work, and we need to find out why. Time to go underground, Waggy Burns." Waggy wiggled his wiry whiskers and waggled off to fetch his special walkie-talkie collar. Then they opened a door in the treehouse floor. You see, Molly's treehouse was no ordinary treehouse. Inside it was the best-kept secret in Smallsbury. It led to a magical monster world, and Molly's marvellous Mundovator was the only way to get there. Down, round the bend, and into Undermunda. Wow. Clunk! The Mundovator dropped them in the middle of the murbling wood. "Odd," said Molly. "I wonder why the Mundovator decided to bring us here." "Woof, woof, woof," said Waggy. "Oops," said Molly. "I nearly forgot." And she turned on Waggy's collar. "My canine calculations tell me we need to go to town," he said, and read, "By order of the council, at noon all monsters in Undermunda must gather in the square." "Then that's where we'll find our lawn-destroying monster," said Molly with a grin. Waggy was right. In a hustle and bustle of monster mayhem, there were monsters everywhere. "Golly," said Molly when she saw them all. "How will we find the right one?" But before Waggy Burns could speak, creak! The doors of the town hall opened, and everyone turned to see the Monster Meister of Undermunda. "Fellow monsters," he said, "the Idle, The monster mascot that has always stood in this square has been stolen! The monsters gasped. If it is returned by midnight, the Meister continued, nothing more will be said, but the thief will be banished from Undermunder if I have to seek him out instead. As the Meister was speaking, Molly noticed that the biggest, hairiest, scariest monster was looking shiftily down at the floor. And not only that, he had mud all over his claws. Golly, said Molly, could he be the thief and the dirt-digging monster? Waggy Burns wiggled his whiskers. Only one way to find out, he said. So they followed the monster out of town, making sure he didn't see them. He mumbled and grumbled and muttered as he went. Got to hurry, he said over and over again as he led them back along the track and into the Marbling Wood. Molly and Waggy peeped round a tree and watched him dig a hole. It's got to be here, muttered the monster. Waggy's whiskers wiggled again as he whispered to Molly Maybe. Doggy deduction leads me to believe this monster is searching for something, and he's been digging holes from Undermunder to Mr. Bottomley Brown's perfect lawn. Do you think so too? I said it wasn't moles, squealed Molly, bouncing around with glee. But she didn't see the monster turn and make his way towards them. He was huge, hairy, and not at all scary. I'm a silly old dappity doofer, he said. I took the idol. I buried it somewhere here, I think, and I came back to get it last night. I thought that if I hid it and pretended to find it, the others would think I was clever and not just a silly old monster. But my plan has gone wrong. I've dug and dug all over the place, and the idol has gone. Gracious good golly, said Molly Maybe. I know where it is. She opened the door of the Mundivator and pushed the monster in. Heave! Down and down, round the bend and back to Molly's treehouse, where the Dappity Doofer was thrilled to see the idol next door. Let's get it, he said to Molly, but Waggy wasn't so sure. Woof! He warned. His collar only worked in Undermunder, and Molly Maybe saw. The Vector Spectre Mole Detector Model 303 screeches if anything touches your lawn. Money back guarantee. Drat, said Molly. We can't. Mr. Bottomley Brown will hear us. Up in the treehouse they sat and thought. 3 mugs of cocoa later. I've got it, said Molly. The perfect plan, but there's an awful lot to do. There it is, the perfect plan. We need to find some rope, a big hook, a catapult, and really something special to put in place of the idol so Mr. Bottomley Brown doesn't notice it's gone. It took the rest of the day to get ready, but when everyone in Smallsbury had gone to bed, it was time for the perfect plan. But oh gosh, what a long way down, said Molly. Woof, 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 warned Waggy. You're right, said Molly. It's much too dangerous. So much for my perfect plan. But the idol, we're running out of time. Now what are we going to do? Daphne Doofer to the rescue with a wibble and a wobble and a whoa! That daring dancing monster scooped up the idol. In its place he left the special something for Mr. Bottomley Brown. The next day down in Undermunder, the monsters were delighted to see the idol back in its place as if nothing had ever happened. Monster mission accomplished, said Molly, and Waggy wiggled his whiskers. While up in Smallsbury, Mr. Bottomley Brown came out to admire his garden, where he found the special something. Oh no! The end. Well, I really hope that you've enjoyed reading Molly Maybe and the Monster Mission with me today. And I hope you have a brilliant weekend, and I will see you on Monday for more stories. Bye!